I might just go over the setups based on the setups that we have today and that I've seen so far. So bear with me here. If oh yeah, no, because I'm gonna have the recording. Okay, so first, what do you see here? You see that we have a fuck ton of imbalances, right?
Yeah.
And also, whenever you have imbalances, if you have finished auctions, right, that are not imbalanced, you also count those in. Okay, just quick side note.
Okay. Yeah.
So as you can see here, like we have this is not part of the imbalance, but
Get to finish the auction.
yeah. So I just kind of merge it in with everything. Now this would naturally be your area for a continuation, right? Matter of fact, this whole
Yeah.
thing right here, because you have your PLC here with imbalance, 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 imbalance. Now, here's the thing. In my like this is pretty cool, right? But in my opinion, this one sticks out more. Why? Because for example, this was a 38 on 35, right? Cool. I go by it
Oh,
horizontally.
yeah.
And about this here, you see we have a 2 on 19. 19 is far greater than 2.
Yeah. So it's a bigger
Yeah.
imbalance. It's
So
almost.
I even though we transacted more here, I'm looking at this one like it has more significance. Now, whenever we have these and we have limits, not limits, imbalances under it, you're gonna want to limit the imbalance that's under it. That's what I've been seeing. That's what I've seen so far based on the data that I've collected. Um you have these big imbalances, right? These big
Mhm.
participants. You have smaller imbalances at the bottom. You're gonna want to limit the smaller imbalance at the bottom. So we have the 19 on 2. I'm gonna limit this 2 and 5. And you saw
Okay.
me limit this trade. I showed you this trade. This is the trade that I showed you that I had how much drawdown of the limit? One tick of drawdown. And here it is. So you can see, there you go.
Yeah.
We tapped right into it. And boom, we had our thing. And then guess what? We even came in once more. And both of those times, FA, FA. Pretty simple. Pretty fucking simple.
Yeah. The finished auction. Where's that? It's 1-0 at the bottom versus they aren't equal. Never mind. Yeah, it is 1-0. Never mind. I see it.
Yeah, 1050.
Yeah. Yeah. Never mind. Okay. Cool.
All right. But that was number one. Whenever you have a big participant, a big imbalance, and the in number is far greater than whatever it's next to, and under it is a smaller order, you wanna limit that. Your thesis, which is something that I'm gonna start explaining now. I'm gonna explain the thesis that you would have behind this is that these people here, they are gonna try to defend. So if we try to tick below, they are gonna wanna pop back up or down, depending
Mhm.
on if it was bearish or bullish. Got that?
Yeah.
Also, since this is for buys, um, I mean, of course, I'm for sells is not even the same concept, but it's the same concept. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna like flip it over. Ignore what I was about.
Yeah.
Ignore
Yeah. I
what I
got
was
you.
gonna
Cool.
say. Ignore what I was gonna
Yeah.
say. But yeah, there's first concept
Okay.
imbalances that will defend, imbalances that will hold.
Okay.
All right. Coolski. Let me see what else I got here. I mean, you already know about imbalances at the lows and highs being
Hmm.
bullish or bearish.
Yeah.
Like, for example, we had 6-7 on zero. Like,
Minus 140. Minus 100.
now
Minus
wait.
183. And then you have
Ignore
this
the
massive
delta some now. Listen,
here.
imagine ignore the delta. I don't want you looking at the delta yet. Um this is where I want to introduce you to trapped participants. Because I thought since y'all were watching all these fucking videos and that y'all knew how trap participants look like. Do you know what they look like on a footprint?
Yeah. So basically, if you have like, say for example, in this case, you have a bearish imbalance, but it's occurring at the low, and you're seeing an opposite reaction. So if you have like, say for at least on my footprint, I have them like kind of stacked. So say for example, I have like a bunch of just aggressive people that are coming in on the bid. There aren't that many aggressive buyers, and yet there's still a reaction going in the other direction. That'd be an indication that there are trap participants, and I'd be looking to either limit an imbalance within the candle if I can't catch the bottom,
Yeah, but I'm
or
saying
if
like,
I
do you
can
know how
catch the
to
bottom, I
exactly
enter there.
tell? Like,
What do you mean not actually? Like the
do you
imbalance is
know how to
present. There are multiple imbalances. We're
like? Do
not
you know
trading
exactly like what
through it.
to spot? Like, in the footprint.
I mean, besides the imbalances in high delta and high volume,
Okay, I want you to start looking at the bid and ask because the bid and ask will tell you fucking tons. Okay.
that's what I have.
Um,
Okay.
as you can see
Do that.
in this footprint, I want you to keep this in mind. At a low, actually, I'm gonna touch up on that later. As of now, as you can see here on this footprint, we have 6-7 on 0, 9-8 on 14, 83 on 31, right? 83 is
Yeah,
far greater than 31. 98 is far greater than 14. 67 is far greater than 0,
they're
right?
trapped. Yeah.
So right here, you have all these sellers that are trying to push the market down. Yet they can't, right? You seeing
Okay.
that? Cool, cool.
I mean, I think I
First,
just referenced that. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
yeah.
I'm
Pretty
seeing
much.
that.
It's just I'm showing you exactly how to spot it and the bid and ask. And
Okay.
something that I
Okay.
want you to
Cool.
notice. Let's say we are at a low, and let's say these numbers were flipped, right? Let's say that these numbers from the left were here on the right. I want you to disregard that. Okay?
Yeah,
Do
that
you
makes
have?
sense.
You might have an idea why.
Well, because on this side, what you have is essentially you have all these aggressive people who are buying up that area, and not that much aggressive selling.
Ignore all the other footprint. Just focus on this singular footprint.
No, I know. That's what I'm talking about. If you have those imbalances right there on the other side,
Just ignore the imbalances. Just look at the bid and ask. Just the bid and ask. If this were to be flipped, just these three boxes right here, these three ticks, if they were
just
to be
flip.
flipped, yeah. So instead of 83 being on this side, 96 being on 98 being on this side, whatever, if instead of being on the left, if they were on the right, why
There are buyers
would
in
hmm?
control, and there are less trap participants.
You say that?
That's what it's doing, right?
Say that again?
There aren't that many trap sellers, and there are buyers who are taking control in that area. Wouldn't that be indication that buyers are trying to aggressively buy it up because there's more of them in those areas? Like, isn't that what that means in this case? Like, there's more aggressive buying at
What
the low.
happens when you have a bunch of aggression that isn't that the market is not reflecting on?
I mean, they're getting absorbed. They're not going anywhere,
Yes.
right? But I'm still confused on that because
So
what you're saying
if
is
at
that
the low you had buyers that were trapped buyers at a low, does that tell you that we're gonna go up or we're gonna continue going down?
we're going down. You can't buy that
Exactly.
area. Yeah, I
Now,
mean,
that's why I
okay.
want you to pay attention on which side the numbers on. Just because one side has big numbers does not mean that we're gonna reverse. You gotta make sure it's
Yeah,
on the proper side. As you
yeah,
know, the left is sellers, the right is buyers, right?
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
So in this
I get the
case, I'm sorry if some of the things I say are stupid. I'm trying to make sure that you fully understand this.
no, no, I believe you. I
Um,
get you. Yeah.
so as you can see here, you have the 80, like I said, these numbers are far greater than their right side counterparts. So you see all of this aggression, right? And
Okay.
you can have your footprint to like kind of shade in based on the volume. And as you can see here, we transacted the most amount of volume at this
Yeah,
low.
with the POC. Yeah.
Yeah. This candle was a very neutral candle, by the way. Like this candle was nor bullish nor bearish. Yeah, we had.
Mhm.
Then here's when we can use something that you used, the delta. A lot of bearish delta, neutral candle. Get put in an imbalance at the low after trapping a bunch of sellers in here. Got
Okay.
that?
Yeah. Okay.
That's how you properly spot it. That's how you properly spot trap participants. For the buyers, same shit. All you're doing is just looking at the right side.
Right. So in this case, I just want to have Like at the low, basically just more
The
people on the
high.
ask.
If
No,
trap,
no,
but huh?
for the sellers, I mean.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. So like basically like at the low, I want to have more people at the low who are getting trapped versus they see on the right side. And also I want to see high delta, high volume, not going anywhere at a
Mhm.
low area of interest. And then for the buy side, I want to have essentially I want to have people at a high who are or who are trapped on that side, just way bigger numbers on the ask versus the bid. And then I want to see high amounts of delta, high amounts of volume being transacted at that area, so I know they're officially getting absorbed.
Yes, very surface level.
Yeah,
But
that makes
surface
total sense.
level
Okay,
is just
cool.
gonna go and carry out into the other setups.
Okay, fine. That's cool.
Cool. All right, so I'm just gonna. Also, these levels they're gonna act as support and resistance, as you can see. I mean, you could just this whole thing. You
Is
could
that
have just long
automatically
this right here.
labeled?
Hmm?
Like those red lines, are those automatically labeled, or is that zones
Yeah,
that you've marked?
automatic.
Oh, okay.
Same thing again here. Another example.
Order filled.
Okay.
Is that a good or bad?
Are you in? That's your limit, I think.
Oh, I
Damn,
totally
bro.
forgot.
Bro, I thought you took it off. Uh, you. I mean, you good, gang, or
Wait, wait.
are you good?
Oh, oh shit.
You're a degenerate. Get there. You are such a gambler, bro.
Order filled.
Dude, there you go. Take me out of that shit. All right. There you go. My fault.
Anyway, so in this case, right? So
I,
like what I'm
dude, I
seeing is
had
just,
hold on because I just like had completely forgotten that I was in a trade.
bro, you might want to take your limit off.
I didn't have a fucking stop loss, a break even on.
No, it's all just a limit order. That's all you had right there. Just a
Like,
regular classic limit.
oh, what the fuck?
Like there wasn't anything set. It was just straight up a line.
Okay. Um.
Anyway, so back to the lesson. Do you want to handle that position that you're in right now?
Oh, dude, that just has a stop loss, bro. That can go stopped. I don't care.
Okay, fine, go for it.
Um. Cause
NQ just
I
bounced off
entered this right
VWAP.
here from my limit, bro. I had a singular point of drawdown, bro. There's no way I just fucked that shit up just because I forgot that I was on a trade.
I mean, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like this NQ area, I was scoping it out because it's a VWAP standard deviation. I was looking to see if we can get some potential buying aggression.
That's
Yeah,
funny as fuck. I have a level here. That's
but
why like I had a limit on yes.
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
It just happens to get overshot. Now
Do
back
you
to
mind
this.
if I
What's
do
up?
you mind if I like try and break down what's happening here? Did you just to see if I get it, or do you want to like?
Fuck it.
Okay, cool.
Actually,
So like,
wait. Let me just wrap up the video real quick because I want to get it over with,
okay, my
so I
bad,
don't
bro.
have to record
Sorry.
it ever again.
Yeah,
I
that's
fucking
fine.
hate recording.
Yeah.
Actually, I lied. Sometimes I do, but I hate it. All right. So again, let me just drag this down. I don't know who selected the 48. The 48 kind of just invited itself in. Okay, so what do we have right here? 33 is greater than 18, 40 is greater than 3, 10 is greater than 0. What does that tell you, brother?
That tells me that on this side there are a lot of aggressive sellers that aren't going anywhere, and these buyers aren't really coming in yet, and yet the price still isn't going down.
Order filled.
Bingo. Dude, I just had to take a pause because, like, gang, bro,
I was about to mention that shit, bro. Where'd you put your stop?
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That was just like a fuck ton of test trades, so it's like I don't care. All right, so yeah, what happens when you trade into this?
In this area, so
FA,
this area to
FA,
me, yeah, exactly.
boom, shoot up.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So, do you
Also,
take the first point of absorption, or do you take this like these other tests of it, like right here? Because for
oh,
me,
dude,
when I
as
first
soon
use
as
the
I see
absorption
any form of pulling and stacking, you know I'm in that bitch.
on the
I'm
dollar.
just saying this for limits and shit like that. But
Okay.
you can still
Yeah.
market these. These are still great to market. Like for example, here, I'll go into this one later. But
Yeah, because what
yeah,
I've been doing is I've been eyeballing the first point of absorption, and I would use that area as like so. For example, like if that occurs at a weekly LVN, or maybe even the extreme of a high volume node, right? And I'm staring at it, I'm not in on the first one. I'm in on the second one. You know?
dude, I'm in on I'm in on the first sign I see, bro. Y'all got that.
Okay, that makes sense.
Stop loss too tight for all that.
Stop
Um,
loss 2 times, all that.
so yeah, so as you can see, trade it down, and thankfully on top of here, I already have the next example lined up. Thankfully, okay. So yeah, as you can see, we trade down. We X the entry model that I told you. Finish auction. And again, now something that I gotta tell you that I forgot to tell you. You can use the same trap participants. What do you call it? Not knowledge. What do you call the word? That you can use it the
Like
same.
setup.
You can do it the same way. You can just use it the same way. Like you just don't need to have a zero next to it. Like of course, like if the number is like far greater than zero or like whatever the fuck we have. Like for example, let's say we had like for example here 40 on 3, right? Let's say this was like the very low 40 next to 3. I would still count that and I would still look to take a trade off for that without having like the zero next to it. Because this number's weight
Yeah,
is far
because
greater than so.
yeah, because what you're actually entering on is the fact that people are trapped. The finished
Mm-hmm.
auction just helps, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not like it's not mandatory.
Not
Because
at all.
I mean, it can be there. It's cool. It's an extra added confidence. But
And
the biggest things are the zone that you're entering on, the actual area, and then it's gonna be like who's actually trapped at that
yeah,
point.
because it's just
Is it who?
confirmation. Like that's just I feel it's
Yeah.
just confirmation. It's one free piece of confirmation. I mean,
If it comes,
and
it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It won't invalidate or validate a position. It just
like we
exists.
can have absorption, no FA. We can have exhaustion, no FA. We can have FA, no absorption.
Yeah,
Absorption
but
plus
like what?
FA. There's so many combos.
Yeah.
But
Right. That makes sense. Okay.
all right, cool, cool. And as you could see, like I said, we popped up from there. Um,
What's
after
this
we do
level in the
zero,
middle?
610, it's still go for it. I mean, if there's pulling and stacking, there's no reason why you shouldn't. Or like if there's anything telling you that yeah, we have like we're about to have a fuck ton of aggressive buying possibly coming in the market, like there's no reason why you should let that hold you back. Mainly after we did all of this. So
Mhm.
as you can see, we later came back down, tested it, made 3 stacked imbalances. If you didn't get filled in right here, or you weren't in the market for this is a great opportunity for you to refill back into the longs, and you will catch yourself a nice scalp, a
Okay.
beautiful scalp actually. Yeah. So yeah, so you can see there, and then again from this you can actually trade. Even though this actually got railed, that's crazy.
So, do you keep all the imbalances like on as support and resistance usually, or do you just
Mm-hmm.
like just erase some?
No, they if they get traded into, like as you can see, they disappear. But
Okay. So like then what's this giant white zone you have? Is that
I
just a
just
level of
marked
it?
that out. I just marked that around the not the imbalances alone, but like the trapped buyer sellings imbalances, whatever I have to mark it down for. All right, so look what happened here. We fucking took out the all of this. We took it out, right? You couldn't get
Okay.
you. Let's say you wanted to fill in longs again. Here you couldn't. It got fucking ran through. What next? You don't gotta instantly flip your bias. You just gotta keep looking at what the hell is going on at the lows. I can't fucking speak. Okay, so after we take this low out, right? with all these trapped sellers, right? What do we do after again? 22
It's
0,
the same.
2 0, 39 7, 8 0.
Yeah. I mean, right here there are there's an imbalance below the candle. There's high delta,
Yeah,
and
I mean,
then
yeah, there
the
is
price.
the imbalance there. This is
Yeah,
what you could
the
have used
price
to take the
kind of.
trade.
Yeah, this price just kind of stagnates, and we kind of just have like just these sellers just not being able to go anywhere else, and these buyers take control on this next one. So maybe if we either get in from here or get in on where the zone gets retested,
Being
that's also
honest with
an area.
you, my fill would most likely be within this stick or this stick, one of these right here.
Why? Just because what? There's more volume there from the buyers.
You
The
gotta
imbalance is
remember
there.
that I snipe. You gotta remember that this is all what I'm teaching you is something you could use, yes, for your lower R trades.
I don't know about low
Um,
RR, but yeah,
you know what I mean by lower R. I mean,
yeah, yeah,
if you're taking a 1 to 10, a 1 to 15, to me, that's you got. I mean, that's okay, but a 1 to 10 is like low for me.
yeah,
So, um, you see the imbalance, you could that's just fucking long this shit. Make sure
yeah.
use the DOM, confirm it.
For pulling and stacking.
Hmm.
Okay,
All right, no, you didn't
that
get
makes
filled in here. I can tell you here. I would have been stopped out. That's so fucking like I know when I get stopped out or not. Because my stop loss would have been a tick right below this. Like it would have been right at here, and as you can see, we did take that out. Would I have refilled back in? Yes, because I seen as soon as he has stopped me out, trapped. We had a 39.7, 8-0, trapped sellers. So as soon as I seen some form of aggression get in, then
okay.
I'm like sewing.
Okay, so for you, like you're entering as soon as you see that imbalance and just putting a tick right there and just taking.
I mean, if I see, of course, like if I see, for example, if in this case, if I see that the ask is being pulled from and then stacked on the bid, then yeah, on the
Yeah.
first imbalance, I'm fucking gone. I'm in.
Yes, because it's plus the dom, and that's why it's like giving you extra confirmation to press the button. But then why did we come back down here so aggressively, like just to test this area? Was there not pulling
Sellers
and
tried
stacking
again.
on the balance? Yeah,
They attempted again, and guess what happened? They went lower, and
not
then they got
nowhere.
shut down instantly again.
Yeah. Okay,
So
that makes sense.
yeah, and as you can see, I mean, you if you wanted, you could have taken your trade here. You could have taken your trade here if you want to run your bigger stop losses, whatever. It will give you a higher win rate for sure. Like if you wait longer and you're willing to risk more, your win rate is gonna be through the roof. I mean, with this strategy, you can, like for example, entering, like for example, here, you could achieve well over like 60. You could go in the mid 60s with this. Um, but who's trading lower R? Not me. I'd rather just stick to my 40% win rate. But yeah, there you go. Place where sellers were previously trapped. They got trapped again. You can let us look for another setup from that. Um, Opposite other scenario is that we actually don't trap any sellers. If we have an imbalance, right? If we start putting in a bunch of imbalances, but like we're not actually buying, but we're trying to like buy it up, right? But we're still going. So like we're not having like fucking 22 on zeros or like fucking 39 sevens, like shit like that. I'll dead ass fucking snipe that shit and to go lower,
Okay, so just
since that's
so
giving you the sign that
yeah.
the seller is not being trapped.
Right. So basically, when you're seeing that there's more aggression coming from the bid side and the ask is wearing off, they're not going to be
It's because look,
as able to push the bid or to push those sellers out again. So they'll be in control and they're
yeah, because
pushing
look,
lower.
here buyers just didn't want sellers trading lower.
Right. Okay.
Sellers attempted again, buyers did not want sellers trading lower. We
Yeah.
come in again. Let's say this was like the break of the fucking glass. We did not trap any of these, right? You're seeing like bigger numbers trade next to bigger numbers. For example, 14-19, like, or fucking, I don't know, 5-2, like numbers that are not too far greater than each other.
Hmm.
and you're seeing us put in bearish imbalances. Like you could just short this down to like other points in the fucking footprint. Like for example, these are all UFAs. Target unfinished auctions.
Yeah.
Target stacked imbalances, you know. You can that just do footprint trading on its own.
Hmm.
That's the thing I like about how I've been working this recently. You can just straight off of the
I
footprint
have that
alone.
on my candles currently. I'm glad you mentioned that because I do have a new template, and I that's basically what I'm doing. I kind of have an idea of how to trade the imbalances. So this was a pretty good refresher course. Like, yeah,
I'm
this is
not
kind
done
of
yet.
similar to
We're just getting
what I'm
started.
doing. Oh no, I know. I'm just saying, but like
So,
this has been super helpful so far.
oh yeah,
It is what it is what I'm trying to say.
oh
So
yeah.
it's interesting. Yeah.
Now, let me introduce you to something that I came up with. Not I don't know if I came up with it because you know
Mm.
me, I'm self-taught. I don't really go towards. I don't seek knowledge from like the online too much. Like I'm more a pattern recognition learner than like a course learner. You know.
Okay. Cool.
Um, Mainly on ES. This is more significant on ES than it is on NQ. Because NQ, it's normal for NQ to like skip a few ticks without filling an order. That's pretty fucking normal.
Okay.
On ES, it's not. You know, ES trades a fucking lot.
Okay.
Like ES is, I'm a glacier shit out of ES. Like you can see, like it's traded way more than it is NQ. Like there's more contracts being
Yeah.
traded in. So if you're moving in so imbalanced in a point that you're making these gaps, right?
Okay.
Look at this. Here we have this imbalance right here. Like this whole area would be your imbalance area. Why? I mean, finished auction, imbalance, 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 imbalance. So you already had all these imbalances, the point of controls around here, right? From
Okay.
this previous chop, whatever. Because I don't know what the hell we were doing here, but I kind of want to ignore this because it's just extra noise, and I kind of want to focus on just what happened from here on.
Okay.
So what happened? We moved so fucking imbalanced. Like you see all the seller imbalances that we put on. You even see we didn't even transact buying sometimes. Like in this tick, we transacted no buying. In this tick, we transacted no buying. Like we had 16 on zero. We had finished auctions within the fucking footprint, you know? All right.
Yeah.
So what do? Grab your fucking area. Upper your highest imbalance to like your lowest before like it kind of goes back to like regular trading, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is gonna happen with this area? We are either gonna heavily reject this area or we're gonna push through with nearly the same speed, and we're just gonna make a fuck ton of imbalances, right?
Okay.
So using that, I mean, you could have used the same thing for here for this long. You could have also
Yeah.
been scared of it shorting right here, because I mean, we did double FA, but at the same time, like it wasn't. As you could see here, like you can clearly see what's stronger. By the way, you could clearly see that the long setup was stronger than any short setup that would have formed here, because there wasn't really any trapped buying or anything. Like we just had to finish auctions, and that's low key about it.
That's weak. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty fucking weak compared to all this fucking trapped selling for Asia. For Asia. In New York, the numbers are gonna be fucking astronomically larger. Um, so what happens when we traded through this? It
Okay.
balanced the shit out. See that?
Yeah. And we also retraced to an imbalance as
And
well.
ignore this. Just
Okay.
ignore the retracements. I just want to ignore. I mean, I just want you to notice what happens every time we trade past these zones. Imbalance move, imbalance move, imbalance move, imbalance move.
Okay.
Yeah, see that?
Yeah. So basically, each time we have a very aggressive move that contains like imbalances, we are likely to trade again through that area with more imbalances to correct.
Yeah. Until we eventually stop
Pick a
being
direction.
imbalanced. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So out of these, I would say watch out trying to take trades of them and on them and watch out trying to trade stacked imbalances within these. Okay. If you're
Okay.
within one of those zones, make sure you have like A+ setup before you take it, or
Okay.
this is gonna happen to you. You're gonna get your stacked imbalances. Let's just say these three right here. I can tell you this. I watched this. We gave AFAs right here and everything. Ran through imbalance. Ran through. Okay, well, okay, then now we're bearish. Stacked imbalances.
Okay.
Ran through with more imbalances. And look, every time we put in a fuck ton of imbalances, every time we trade to this. So this is what I'm gonna name an unstable area. Imbalanced area, unstable. Speaks for itself.
Yeah.
So yeah, these are like areas that you want to be cautious in. Because I could tell you this now. I've seen something similar like this happen. I didn't really mind it too much. And I remember setups that I've lost because of a similar scenario to this.
And what are you trading in here? It just kind of seems like back and forth range. I mean,
Exactly, you're
aren't you
not.
more I mean, aren't you more focused on trying to fade the extremes than you are trying to trade in the
No, no, no.
middle?
The point is that you're not trying to trade in here because we
Yeah.
are so
Okay.
imbalanced.
Yeah. Okay, that
Get it?
makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
Unless we have like dead shot confirmation that yes, we are gonna use this here to, like, for example, now go higher. That's when it's like, all right,
What does that dead shot confirmation look like? Just essentially like maybe a trap seller in this
say
imbalances
that
and it
again.
goes up. What does a dead shot confirmation look like within the imbalances? That we are going to
Uh,
use that
just
trade to go higher.
any fucking
Trap
confirmation that you're
seller.
like, if I don't take this, then I'm a fucking retard. Like, pretty much.
Okay, so maybe
And by
like
that,
you know,
I'm saying, like, for example, you're gonna see uh some form of absorption, maybe with pulling and stacking. There's
yeah, that
in order flow,
that's where I
there's
was.
there's so many different setups that are like just great setups.
Okay, that
So
makes
that
sense.
just really depends. But for example, a setup that I can think of from the top of my head, triple stacked imbalance, FA absorb, pull and stack, bullish imbalance for for a long scenario. Go.
Yeah, so like so for example, maybe in this case, it's like we have these stacked imbalances that like being 10, 10,
Yeah, like here
12, 7.
we had boom.
These
Let's say
areas.
here we tapped into this, right? We had
Yeah,
absorption, finish auction. So like let's say we had like a fat number next to a zero, or like or like just absorption, right? Like I see
yeah,
no follow through of this.
yeah,
Um and then after that I see pulling and stacking. So I see the offers getting pulled from, right? And
yeah,
getting stacked into the bids.
yeah. Okay.
After that, as soon as I see imbalance, a bullish imbalance, I see that that aggression started to kick in. Boom, I'm in long. Where will my stop loss
Okay.
go? Right
Or
below the
below this.
absorption.
Yeah.
Let's just imagine that this candle was actually like right here, don't in these
Yeah.
imbalances.
That makes sense because I was gonna ask if you saw maybe maybe some trap sellers in this area that had no
Yeah,
fall through
your
that couldn't
stop
really
loss will
go
go right
anywhere.
under the trap sellers, because if we manage
Yeah,
to
yeah,
trade through them, there's a decent chance that they will just the sellers will start stepping back in with more aggression to like dump the fuck out of the market.
yeah. And so what you're basically just monitoring is like the inside of that candle. So if you have just a bunch of like just a bunch of aggressive selling or a bunch of aggressive buying that's not going anywhere. So in this case, just a
Yeah, just
bunch of
trap
aggressive
sellers,
selling.
absorption, whatever you want to call it. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you want
Yeah,
to confirm with something else, because absorption on its own at a level, yes, you can get it from it, but remember, we are fucking balanced. Like, there's nothing stopping us from like just
falling lower
absolutely
to the extreme.
running through. So, for example, like if
Yeah.
you actually see sellers, they're losing interest, so their orders are getting pulled from. Like,
Hmm.
and then you see the same orders being stacked onto the bids. showing that the buyers are actually putting in more interest and taking the market long. There you go.
Yeah, in that area. So aren't you just like a lot better off just like trading off the extremes and seeing the absorption there to make it easy? Like
It's
that
the
makes
same.
sense.
Listen, this is the thing. This is the thing about this. It allows you to take a trade anywhere.
Okay, so it's the same concept regardless.
You can take a trade anywhere.
Okay.
So you just off the footprint alone, like you just take the trade. You can. That's what I'm saying. Like you can dead as force trades. Because you really can.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Like you can force this. You can force this. You can force this. Easy as fuck. Easy setups. Just off the footprint. Of course, like with the
Okay.
footprint, you're gonna have a later entry because you're gonna have to wait for more confirmation, but you're still gonna
Yeah.
be running a RR higher than 99% of profitable traders.
Oh yeah, of course, 100%.
So,
Like even mine right now, I've only ever hit 1 to 10, 1 to 15. So like
so
that's
yeah.
something with the footprint.
Same
That
concept
that,
again,
that, that
by
that
the
makes
way.
a lot of sense right here. Yeah. So, well, yeah, I mean we have a lot of just in this case we have all these buyers going up here
And then I want you
in
to
this
focus
area.
on something. I want you to focus on something that I told you. Like I didn't want to focus too much on that, but I'm gonna touch upon it now before I actually show you the same fucking scenario again. Look at this. Look at all that fucking. Look at all these point of controls just sitting in one range. Just like
Yeah.
look at it. Look at it repeat itself again. The next thing you know, imbalanced. What happens to these imbalances? More imbalances. See that?
You know what yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And also in that previous scenario, that point of control, the most amount of volume transacted was at that high, right there, right there, right there. The most amount of volume was transacted there, and the market still didn't go anywhere. So
Well, I
that kind
mean,
of makes
this is nothing too like crazy. I mean, this is like equal transactions. Like we 21 and 27, they're not too far apart.
true, but it's plus 21 delta, a lot more volume of contracts, and you're just kind of like you're
Yeah,
seeing us
but
go
like you're
higher and not
this,
push.
it's like it depends like what here. Like this of the footprint alone, like I don't know, I would not be looking to do anything with this.
Okay,
Um Maybe after this, but
yeah,
not
like
really. Like after
that
if
makes
I
you
seen like
aware.
for example like here, I seen here like buyers lost interest. Like yeah, I'll take the short, but beside that, just give this 1 second to reload because beautiful. All right, but yeah, as you can see, imbalances. Wherever you're imbalanced, you're gonna be imbalanced again. Where the bro?
Okay.
So far, what I have anything that you're confused on? Anything that I've said that just didn't make any fucking sense? Any instance of me being a
So far,
retard? Let me know.
no, no, no. So far, you've been great. I mean, so far, like it kind of makes a lot more sense. How to truly identify like whether someone's trapped or not based on like what side the orders are on and based on just how they aren't getting rewarded as well. Okay, that makes a
Mm,
lot. That makes some sense.
let's
Yeah.
look at it
Okay.
again.
Cool.
Again, right here. Stack the imbalances. A fuckload of them. Too many. Too many.
So yeah, I mean,
We
imbalance move
imbalance
up
again.
is likely to get
Now,
corrected again.
what is this? If you know ICT, what the IFVG is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you know the fair value gap, uh, LVN on a candle
Yeah.
have imbalances. We run through the candle,
Mhm.
make more imbalances, break retest, bang. Cool.
Mhm. Yeah, it makes total sense.
The way to separate the ones that like all these fucking imbalances that are like that won't get like ran through like this, and like you can actually catch a trade off of. Is to
Yeah.
just look what the fuck is behind it. If you see some fuck shit like this, like so many cons, like the most amount of cons transacted, like where we had those imbalances at. So you can see again right here, same shit. Like we look at all these PLCs sitting here.
Right.
If you don't see that, then no, you're fucking cooling, bro. Look at that. Look at that. Not too many here. Like barely shit.
So
Jack shit.
okay, so for as long as you aren't seeing a bunch of contracts traded super I guess like super aggressively before the imbalance, you can
Yeah.
enter.
Also, when
But
the
like,
something I like doing when the POC is very close to the imbalances, please include your POC.
yeah,
Mainly when you
okay,
have
that
like,
makes
look at that, look at near the POC we have 24-0 imbalance. Like it's calm. Like you could dead ass just include this whole area, but you could just dead ass include the POC and you'll be good. POC plus like your highest imbalance, which in this case would be like all the way up here, I guess. Ah, that's too much. You can just dead ass do this. Yeah. So cool. And what happens? Boom, bang, bang, bang. Scalp.
okay.
Free, free as shit. And and then that's like the example that I showed you. You can use
Yeah,
this,
right here.
yeah, same shit you can use to fucking exit a trade and ping pong it.
Yeah, because yeah,
You
I
see
was
what
gonna
I'm
ask
saying?
about
You could
that.
take a trade anywhere.
Yeah, yeah, I see what you're saying. Just for as long as we have stacked imbalances, and for as long as we don't have those like crazy amounts of contracts transacted beforehand and chop or like in a really aggressive range.
Hmm.
Right. Okay. Cool. That makes a lot of sense.
So yeah, there is that. Like I mean, I already went over these, and there's more setups that I still have yet to show you. So there's still more.
Okay.
There's still more. I just
Great.
gotta look. I already showed you
So
this one.
when you're trading this, are you just constantly like scalping these imbalances all the way through?
Oh fuck no.
What are you doing with these imbalances? Like, are you like
I
you're
I just
trading away
hold,
from
bro.
them?
I don't really care if I get taken out,
Yeah.
if I lose money, or if I get taken out break even. Like I don't get satisfied with a trade. Like I'm very greedy, and I'll admit that, and I'm proud of being greedy because it makes me money. But like if my trade is not like a fucking crazy like long trade, like I don't really don't give a fuck. Like I don't really I take scalps like on my live because it's sustainable to scalp on my live, and I need to stay alive. I don't have a job. I live off of trading.
Mhm.
Hello. So on my live,
Yeah.
yeah. I've been taking these scalps a fuck ton. So same shit here. It's just we decided to fucking chop instead. So didn't even fucking
Yeah, because
transact.
yeah, I mean, we came down kind of aggressively as well into the imbalance, like right here, and scroll down so I could see the zone. Thanks you. Yeah. So like we just kind of started
Also
coming down
remember,
really aggressive,
about these gaps on ES, I've never
more
seen a
significant.
time that we haven't made one of these gaps that we haven't filled.
Yeah.
So if you are really hungry like that, um you can dead ass, or you, let's say you need a winning day or something, or I don't know, you need like $20 to pass your funded account. You could just dead ass wait for any small confirmation, set your TP at the gap, and there you go, brother.
There's $20 right there. Easiest 20 bucks
Yeah,
ever.
that's one, two, three. That's 2 points right there. That's $100 on ES.
Let's go.
So a winning day is $150. Push like 50, 15, 20 micros. There you go. You got your winning day
Nice.
in like what, a few seconds.
I'll push 5 minis on that.
Sustainable, maybe.
I mean,
But yeah,
I mean, five
here,
minis for 2 points.
yes, we did have a fuck ton of POCs. Not too many compared to like the other ones that you saw that they were like fucking tight as fuck together. It's
Yeah,
not like
because
these down here, but like the imbalance is all the way up here.
yeah. So basically, it just look like it's kind of just us having a massive impulse move down or up, and then as we go, so like go back to the side of the imbalance area, like the big red candle, just to like go back to it.
This one?
Yeah. This big candle that was like a bunch of just imbalance moves coming down. We tried to imbalance our way back up. We kind of did. We kind of
Tried.
did, but we had some retracement,
We
some
went
hold up at
failed.
these areas where we with the defend. Yeah, like it was the gap, and then we kind of came up higher, and those same sellers just came in to defend their position. at the 6 and the
Yep,
3
yep.
level. It's interesting. Okay, cool. So with the Dom, you pair this up by just looking for pulling and stacking mostly on the Dom, right?
Yeah, bro. I mean, in my opinion, pulling and stacking is like one of my holy grails, bro. Like it's there's like barely not an entry that I take that don't include it. Like they almost always do. So what works for me?
Like what is significant pulling and stacking? As in like it could only be a couple of orders being added to one side.
What do
You
you
know
mean?
what I mean? Versus more. I feel like the
Significant
stuff.
pulling and stacking. Whoa.
Like, is there a certain amount of contracts you're looking for to be pulled and stacked and
Nope. You're
seen?
not. That's the thing. You're not looking for anything a certain amount of. That's why explaining the DOM is one of the hardest things ever, because you're not looking for anything in a specific. You're not looking for a specific number. You're not looking for any of that. You have to
Like near
make
range.
out with your own brain, is this fucking worth it? But you will see pulling and stacking so fucking easily. It's just you gotta determine if you want to go based off that one, if it's significant enough. Um, the way I do my pulling and stacking is that, I mean, of course, it's like, let's say we have like, I don't know, a block of like 4 ticks with 20 offers each, right?
Okay.
And then from those 4 ticks, from all each 4, 10 get pulled out and they get stacked on the bid side. And yeah, I also do pulling and stacking. Like I do it for the limit orders and I do it for the market orders. For the market orders, the way I personally do it, let's say you had a fat seller, like a fat block of selling, right? And like I guess like
Mhm.
weak buying, but we're not pushing the market anywhere too much. Let's say in those same ticks, right? Now there's like, instead of being like 20 sellers, I don't fucking know. There becomes like five, I don't know, three, four. I don't fucking know. Just a significantly smaller number. You get what I'm trying to say. Ha- Putting
Yeah.
numbers for this
So
shit is, yeah. But then after
it's
that,
you seeing just way less of a certain
yeah, like
size.
if there was more, like at first, if there was more, but then they disappear, and then now they're transacting less, but then now the other opposite participants are transacting more, then that's just pulling and stacking. Like one side is being pulled from and stacked on the other. Sellers are pulled, stacking in buys. Like it's pull and stack, pull and stack. It's like Jenga. You're pulling the Jenga fucking bricks from the box, and then you're stacking them on your fucking desk to play your dumbass game with your friends. I don't know why I made that example, but it works.
It makes sense, but I'm
Yeah,
looking at your. I mean, I'm
it's just
not sure why
harder.
you hate
That's
Jenga
just
so much,
no,
but
no. I fuck with Jenga. That's just tough as fuck.
yeah, no, Jenga's the shit.
No,
But
word.
also, yeah, I see what you're saying, bro. I get you. But
Holy shit, we're
what's it
50
called?
minutes deep into this, bro.
This is a great video. I
Holy
mean,
shit,
this should be
bro.
good for you.
Um.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. You get it now? I'm still sure
Yeah, it makes
there's
sense.
way more. There's not way more. We're
That's
almost done.
fine.
Don't worry.
No, keep going. I'm here all day. This is fun.
Pause.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't make it weird, there. Don't make it, that was on you. That was all you, bro. That was not me.
Yeah.
It was all your fault there. It was all
But yeah, now you're seeing how to like kind of validate these zones, these very fucking imbalanced zones.
and also how to properly see the trap participants, which
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that makes
Yes.
yeah.
Which I thought you fucking knew. Like that's my fault, dog. That's my fault.
I mean, I was kind of close, but
Close enough.
I was missing like I was missing a small piece, you know.
I'm just looking for the drawing that I had somewhere here.
Hang on,
What happened to my
are you on
drawings?
NQ or ES right now?
This
ES,
is
right?
ES. Yeah. ES
Yeah.
has a way better ortho. I'm looking for the boxes that I had. I know I took one of these. I took. I'm pretty sure I took this short. But I'm like looking for a box in specific that I had somewhere. I think it's this right here. Double got Batmobiles. Wait, let me see. Because it's one of these right here that we repeated that setup, POC and imbalance.
Yeah.
Where is it? I know it's somewhere here, dude. Dude, I'm not schizophrenic, I swear. Dude, I swear. Dude, I
Bro.
swear it was right here, bro. I had a box somewhere here, bro. Also, this also works, by the way. This here also works. I'm highly sure I was already not long for this, but
Yeah, if you
this
see
also
stacked
works here.
imbalances,
You already
this
know
is like
why. I don't
fully
gotta explain
on.
this to you. Yeah, I just explained it a few ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I mean,
Bang bang.
even up here. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, like this fucking area right here. This whole area.
And there are so many
I mean,
stacked
this I
imbalances
wouldn't
like
really.
constantly.
This is pretty fucking. Fuck nah.
It's a little bit far.
You can
And
still use
also
the
we've
area. Like this area still works. Like don't get me wrong. Like it's just
yeah.
look at that.
We've made new ones though, right? So when it comes to that,
But
right?
I'm just hold on.
Do
My
new
fault.
imbalances take precedent?
What?
Like, are those more valid than the ones
What
that we've
these?
made currently? No, I'm saying so by that first area because I low key wanted to mark out that first
Yeah,
area you have as
you
well.
can mark it out. Like
I
this is a
spotted
legit
this.
continuation trade.
Yeah, I spotted this, but my question to you is like, if we have new imbalances, does that take precedent over the ones that was over here? Because like, say for
Like
example,
for oh, like for
I you
example
know
these. Yeah, that okay.
yeah
I know exactly what you okay, I know what you're asking me. So here's the thing. Just because we have these here does not take away the validation from these. You're just what you just care about the order flow that happened at each stacked imbalance. Like for example, in this case here, it happened that we trapped 17
FA.
cons, 17-3, 17 on 3, and like we just sellers weren't
I mean,
really
yeah, there's yeah
getting
yeah.
anywhere. So that
We
instantly
also
got
have
shut down at this last imbalance, like at this FA right here. Like this is a pretty textbook. This is pretty textbook. Based on what I told you, like this is a pretty textbook alone. If you
yeah
missed
that
all
makes
of
sense.
this here,
Yeah,
this
that
is
makes sense.
insanely fucking textbook.
Yeah.
And also, you
Okay.
can get in with these imbalances, by the way. Just so you know. Just so you know, you can get in with these
As they're
imbalances.
forming, or like
Yup.
okay. So like, say
Like,
for
let's say
okay,
we
so
break. Oh, after this, let's say we break this. You can
okay,
deadass on this imbalance. You can deadass just long the market and then follow the same protocol as you would to set your stop loss. Like your stop loss would go under the FA or trapped. As you can see, 11 is bigger than 3. Slap your TP there. Or if you wanted to, you can deadass just since you're okay with running bigger not TP stop losses. You can deadass just put your stop right here. So like it could deadass have been something like this. Bang, you enter on that. And just you can have your stop loss here, here, here. On you can have it under the FA if that's what you feel more comfortable with. And
and then take
then you
profit
can
just
just
super
target
high up.
if you're trading just the footprint, target, 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 target.
I mean, next imbalance or like just unfinished auction. So I guess that
Just
area is
target a
where I
stacked
target.
imbalance if you can find one. Like just that ass.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, pretty fucking textbook. And again, here, textbook. That's
I
why
mean,
you can.
because
That's why recently I don't know if you see my trades recently, but I have fills in the middle of fucking nowhere.
I know you do,
Like it'll be
and
some
honestly,
random candle, and I'll be in it. Like, it's just
I had a feeling you were doing that when you showed me your executions because I was just seeing where you were when you were like where you were putting trades and shit. I was like, oh, okay. And then it was just like that kind of made some sense. But also right here, like in general, right? So I was thinking almost like the most recent ones might be a lot more valid just because price it will likely hit those first.
Yeah,
And
that's
so
yeah.
I'd be staring at because like for me, I wouldn't have grabbed that top zone. I think as clearly as the bottom one,
Like you
just
are
because we're
totally right.
seeing.
You are
I
totally
mean,
right.
yeah, because there's 10, there's 30, there's 29, there's 20 again. There's two on 48, but there's so much more buying in this candle. There's so much more literally on the ass side
Also,
getting
I
filled.
want yeah, and I keep in mind. Look at how many selling there was. This would be a trap buying,
Minimal.
right? This would be trap buying, but no, we kept going.
I mean, it's
So,
minimal. It's minimal sell orders versus very, very aggressive
hmm
buy orders.
hmm
But
like
that
for
kind of
example,
tapers
30 is
off
way bigger
towards
than
like 10
fucking
to 7.
0 and 3 and like so
Yeah,
yeah, that
it's 10 to
calm as
7.
fuck.
That's still yeah, like that for
Yeah, no,
me
ten
is a
seven.
more
It's that's still, but it's
zone.
just the fact that it's an imbalance.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
mhm,
That's where it starts. Oh, actually, never mind. Yeah,
so
that
yeah.
makes sense.
And then I mean here, PLC imbalance, 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 imbalance.
Hey, Dare, hang on a second. Actually, right? Can you go back to this big ass candle with the imbalances in it? Go just go up at the very top, by the wick, real quick. Just, no, just take your cursor and put it by the wick so I can see the orders. Like, yeah. So like that's still an example of trap buying, but we keep going higher. Mainly
Hmm?
because we have like right here, this wick is not an example of trap buying.
No, I mean 43. This is only like two times, barely like two times bigger, bro. Like this is
Yeah,
less than two
it's
times
not that
bigger.
much bigger. Yeah,
But for example, you take here fucking 30 like to 0, like bro, that's a fucking huge. It's 30 times bigger.
yeah.
Or like
Because there is more
fucking
buying happening here. The
195 on
sellers,
like 195 on
yeah,
31. Like
yeah.
so.
Just kind of like to test my ability to see like the absorption in here, where it's like, so if I'm seeing like this kind of pattern, like this kind of order flow on a candle, right? Like we're
Just
out,
look at
like we
this.
obviously have a lot more buying.
This is a better
So,
example of it. Look at that. Look at this
yeah,
buying.
100%.
21,
Yeah,
64, 0, 0. Nothing.
yeah,
Boom.
because
Shut down.
there's still continuous buying happening in this candle. It just there happened to be a wick here from sellers trying to defend it. There's still considerable buying happening. It just there was some more sellers getting involved at certain points that caused us to go lower. But it's an example of seeing buying slowing down, and then as we kind of like transact higher, we start seeing these sellers, um, just or sorry, these buyers wear off a little bit more.
Also, pay attention what happens when we break above this. Whenever
Okay,
we have
yeah.
these imbalances and stuff like that, like you can just expect that when we rip into these, another setup you could take. You can just it's free, bro. Like look at that. We break, we form imbalances. That will happen a lot of times.
Mhm.
Just make sure you're not they're not getting trapped again because you do not want to get trapped in this. So make sure there's also sellers attempting to push the market and they're failing at it. Okay.
Yeah, so just seeing those sellers, right? As in buyers are failing,
Yeah, so here
right?
you would, to be honest, you would want to get
Is
in
there's no example of
optimally.
selling?
Optimally, you would want to get in like right here. Cause look, what happened here after you trap these buyers, right? For like this whole
Yeah.
area right here. Later, look what we did later on here. Besides giving this little short scarp off of the POC and imbalance, you can just
Mhm.
little here. You can take it down, and then just look at that. I'm telling you, trades in the middle of nowhere. Remember that. Remember that. You're able
Yeah.
to see why every little pullback happens. Um, as we break, candle closes, open up POC, POC, imbalance, imbalance, imbalance. You can that take this right here. Stop loss, FA.
Okay, that makes sense. Can you go back to the that candle, just the big one, and versus that tiny one?
What do you mean, this one?
Okay, so stop right here. Oh, yeah, 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 right there. Let's just on that candle with the imbalances again, just so I can like see the auction, kind of like, and just get a better visual for it. Because we are seeing like these buyers start to give out at the top, like at the wick, like right there at the
What do you
top.
mean give out?
Like there was previous orders up here for buyers trying to push up, but I mean we still have a lot of buying delta, but we still get
Oh, you're
this
talking
giant wick
about
down.
here at these highs.
I'm talking about, so just take your cursor and put it on where it says 431.
Yeah, what about this?
Yeah, it's this candle. It's kind of what I'm talking about. Like this to me, if I saw that in the market, I would be like, oh, okay, there could be potential like sellers stepping in to defend this area, even though they aren't present aggressively. There's still someone here trying to step in to hold this down, considering that we had all this delta, all these buyers trying to drive the price up, even made an imbalance, and we still sank.
Okay, but like
Yeah.
look at the difference between the bid and the ask. It's not that huge of a difference, you know?
Okay,
Like
yeah, because it just
the only big thing we had here is like this 3 and 31.
yeah,
So like
there
it's
weren't
that's
that
what like
many
you
traps.
see the difference, right? Like it this would have to be like multiple times bigger than this, like in order for me to be like, all right, I mean, buyers really fucking tried, but sellers said fuck no. And you're probably gonna look for a reversal off of here. But in that case, no, we didn't. Like
Yeah,
29
they aren't
is
that
not
much bigger.
43 is not astronomically bigger than 49. It's less than two times bigger.
Yeah, yeah,
Not that I'm saying that it has to be more than two times bigger. I mean, yes, of course, like because you don't want to take no booth. But
it's
um,
ideally like better if we have just something, for
way
example,
larger.
like 4 and 0.
Yeah, way larger. Like way larger.
Yeah,
Like a
yeah.
good
So
example of this would be like this 28 and 134. You see? Or this
yeah,
5 and
these
93, or this
yeah.
31 195, 12 140,
Okay,
23 50.
not really. It's
Mm-mm.
it's pretty it's pretty similar. I mean, 23 is slightly.
064,
I mean, it's not that much less
2688,
than that. But
1642.
like
That's
this for
1642.
me,
That's acceptable.
yeah. I mean, this for me, just first seeing it is like, if I saw that in the market, like just live with the footprint, I would think that we're starting to approach an area in which the buyers might slow down. As in, like, we'll
That's a
experience sellers trying to
possibility.
push this
Yes,
area.
that is a
Yeah,
possibility because
as in,
you kind of see that sellers did try to, they did somewhat attempt. But
yeah, there
again,
was a passive
once
seller
you
that
look at
pushed it
that,
down.
but again, look, buyers, they want to get filled in more. Like they're gonna want to fill in again.
Okay.
So they're not always gonna be pumping the price up because there's just so much inventory.
Yeah.
So what happens? They're gonna be adding more to the bid. That's the concept behind pulling and stacking. It's getting taken from the ask, and there's more people trying to get in the market long. So we have these
Yeah.
pullbacks, and what are they gonna do? They're mostly gonna place their limit orders, to like try to get back in the market
Mhm.
at places where buyers were very active. Hence the
Yeah.
imbalances. So
Yeah.
you
That
can just
makes sense.
assume there will be a fuck ton of liquidity here.
Yeah. Exactly. What there was. I mean, all these
And you
buy
can
orders
confirm
did
that
right
by
here.
Jesus, by all the sellers that got filled. Because in order for your market sell to get filled, a passive buy needs to get filled.
Of course. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Because bid, ask, and so as we're seeing this come down, we have all these sellers right here, 17, 15, 11, and they're
Yup,
all
and that
roughly the
just
same.
shows you
Well,
that that's just buyers
the
trying to
bottom
get back
tells you
into the
that.
market.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's just them trying to long from here, and these sellers got filled, and that's why we're seeing price not only react upwards, but we're seeing it like bounce off these imbalances as well. So it's a mixture of people who are trying to get long who are new, but it's also a mixture of these buyers like defending their position here,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
who
Mm-hmm.
are pushing it up,
Yep,
and
there you
that's
go.
what you're seeing happen at this zone, and then it kind of continues, but. So is this not indication? Is this wick not indication of slowing down? Like
Not at all.
okay,
Not at all. So
okay. So even if I see a wick like this, it's more important to look just to pay heavy attention to like to the numbers here because there's
yes,
still aggressive buying. Because I mean, even though like a seller like these sellers did try, buyers are still in control, which
that's why
makes
you can
sense to me.
look at things like the depth of market. Because then, if you see the wick being formed, right? But then, for example, let's say here on your depth of market, you have people like trying to limit in all of this right here. Like you have a spike in limit orders, or you can look at your DOM, you can look at your heat map, whatever it is. Because on the heat map, all this will look like a big ass seller. or I mean not a big ass seller, but a big ass buyer bubble. And then what might happen at that big ass buyer bubble, like you will see that there's gonna be a bunch of limit orders probably sitting there.
Mhm.
And what is this pullback here? Like what is this wick? This pullback back to these just to fill all of these orders.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, this I actually understand a lot. Yeah, it just like I wouldn't have taken a trade off that wick, but I would have looked at it as something like, oh, okay, maybe there maybe some sellers trying to step in. Just keep it in mind.
Oh yeah, no. You always have to keep the worst case scenario in mind.
That's kind of
You should never
like
be locked into one direction. You gotta be. That's
yeah,
why I personally don't do a bias, because a bias
yeah,
just locks you in one direction.
yeah, exactly. That makes a lot of sense. I mean, the only time I kind of have an idea of where the market's supposed to go with TPO or even just with like my volume
Yeah.
profile analysis, but it's just like it's an idea, you know. It's not like it's not gonna prevent me from taking a good short or a good long
Right. Right.
at the
Right.
end of the
Right.
day, you know. But
Right.
like yeah, so this wick tells you the idea like hey, there could be a seller coming in soon, but not right now because the buyers are still very aggressive. So we're gonna wait until we see more slowing down, more accumulation, like as the buyers give out,
Like,
which happens at the high.
and even if, let's say we trade below all of this with seller imbalances, right? You get that as short this. As if you're putting in imbalances, you're gonna move pretty aggressively, so you should have no problem in
Yeah.
reaching these. And guess what? Your break even in a short, if it eats through these imbalances, then you're making money on a short. If you see a long entry, reverse position, maybe you secure like what, like 100, 200, $300 off of a few ticks, and
How
now
many
you're in a
points
long
is
that's working. Hmm?
how many points is this footprint? Like, is it like is each
Uh,
one
this is one
what is
tick
this?
each. This is each one of these prints is one tick. So and
No,
each
I
four is
mean
a
like
point. So I don't even know.
wait, so it's a 1 minute footprint, but with different tick interval. Okay.
No, it's just showing price moving like a candlestick chart would. This is just the regular candlestick chart. You know that, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, with time. Yeah, it's a time-based
Yeah, you
footprint.
see, this is just yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. 'Cause I'm
Compare.
making
This
sure
is
I
on the
have
ES one. On the
have it on
NQ one,
Quantar.
hold on. And the NQ
Yeah.
one, you are gonna be running a 4 tick interval. So instead of it moving like one tick per print, is 1 point per print. But it's still
Yeah,
saying 1 minute time frame, whatever time frame you're gonna be in.
yeah, that makes sense. I'm yeah, because I gotta make sure that I have that on Quantar because Quantar is a little bit different than that. That's why I'm asking you about this in particular, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So then even right here, right, we start seeing like these sellers come into control in the next candle. We have 80, 30, 72, 28, 134. We have selling coming in a lot higher volume, even though we have all these buyers here. Once again, they're not really able to push price higher than here, and these sellers are making an attempt lower, but they kind of
no,
save
but
face
here's the
at the
thing.
imbalance.
Here's the thing.
So
These
this
buyers are
candle
getting
doesn't
in,
become
right?
net neutral.
Not too far
Yeah,
from where other buyers are most likely gonna position themselves in. So these guys are
yeah,
gonna defend and these guys are gonna get in. And what
yeah,
happens from that? We go again.
yeah.
See
This to
that?
me looks like a
Look at that.
candle that kind of becomes net neutral because you have like these sell imbalances here at the
Yeah,
top
but
and
here's
then
the thing.
aggressive buying
Here's
at
the
the
thing. Here's the
bottom.
thing. These selling imbalances are meaningless because they are nowhere near as important or as significant as big as the buying is.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
can clearly
Like
see that buyers just want to push the shit up. And you can
yeah,
clearly
that
see
makes
that
sense.
buyers are right now, what they're trying to do is they're allowing lower prices in order to allow more buying in the market.
That makes sense. Yeah, because even with this candle, like the POC is 28 134. We've had so much more imbalance and so much more volume just being transacted at the previous candle. There's no way this is enough to wipe it out. Even if you check the volume profile on the candle, you have 8, 3, 9, 162, 133, 145, and that's still not even large enough to defend and get through these imbalances down here
Right.
where we
And
have
like,
more
look at
contracts
this.
traded.
Pay attention to this. You know how you can further prove that this was just buyers trying to reload and get more people in?
Okay.
Okay, we made the 134, right? We traded lower into these imbalances. What happened? Like in the exact tick above, like it could have been in the same tick or whatever. 195 cons, 40 cons, flown. And what happened
Yeah.
again? Went down again. Imbalances. 38, 0. 28, 6. 6-0.
Couldn't really go
A
anywhere at
bunch
all.
of
And then
buyers,
we
a bunch
had
of more buyers got filled.
yeah, because
Boom.
we still have these orders here, the imbalance zone,
Yeah. So
and
we
they
filled.
are
Look,
gonna defend this.
we
Okay.
filled all we wanted to fill here, and then we had just a little more buyers trying to get in here. What happened? Traded into it. Okay, we're good. Now we can just actually push past. Got it? And
Yeah,
that's
because
why
we're
past
seeing
this
distortion as
imbalance,
well.
you use this same narrative past this imbalance, you break above it, you make an imbalance. You can see here you wick the POC to the tick. Get taking any of these two ticks, it don't matter. You put your imbalances, you take your trade, stop loss, boom, whatever, you good. And yeah. Now, and let's say you miss this. Like I said it again. I found it. You can just do whatever the fuck, bro. Cause look at this.
I mean, it's an imbalance right below it, as like
POC,
it's almost exactly as you were saying
POC,
earlier.
POC.
POC.
Seller. Look at this. 124, 54. Oh yeah, it's not that big. I mean 50 is pretty big. Just look at this, bro. And what happened? We had an imbalance right under it.
Yeah,
So what do
that's
we
kind
do?
of what I'm staring at, right?
Limit the
The imbalance
imbalance.
right here.
Limit
Yeah,
the
exactly,
imbalance. Limit the imbalance, right? Or
exactly.
even
That
I'll
makes sense.
market it. I mean, for high probability, you want to market it, of course. We can still limit them, but at first, if you don't have too much
Mhm.
going on there, too many levels there, just or whatever, just market at first. Just limit after you have more experience.
Yeah. Okay,
But you can
that
just,
makes a lot of
as
sense.
you can see, for me, I could have just limited this, and I did. Look at that, to the tick, long.
I mean, yeah, it's perfect.
Me and RG took this long, and then look at that,
Was that today?
and then wait and wait and wait. Cherry on top, cherry on top. Okay. And to the PLC, remember, we traded 50-23, 43-0. I mean, 50-23 is not that crazy again, but like 43-0, that is pretty decent.
Yeah.
We had this 106 here, 106-13, whatever. We kept pushing up. That just shows you that the buyers are really fucking in control. Like if we had 106 cons on 13, like, and we just kept it going, and then we kind of had this right here, this 114 or whatever. Like this is pretty bearish. This is bearish until you look at the fucking overall narrative, because then you
I
see
mean,
that
yeah,
buyers they don't
it's
want to
only
slow
yeah,
down. Because what
yeah,
happened
exactly.
here, you could use the same imbalance concept. Now, guess what? We traded into this, boom, for 3-0. And guess what happened here? Look at this 142 on 0. Yeah, easy. Trapped.
Yeah, trap seller for sure.
On the next footprint, 175 on 8. More sellers
Trap
again. Trapped. We whipped below it into the imbalance right here.
for
Imbalanced again,
470 on the
47-0. Me and RJ took this trade. Boom. Gone. Where did we
Which
take
ones?
out? Right here. RJ sold right here when he saw this. I put a stop for profit right here on this FA, which ended up getting whacked. But like, look at that, 145. Like that's fucking crazy. Like after we have all of this, like this is fucking crazy.
Yeah, because
So
that's literally all this aggressive delta, and we literally just have the candle just completely reverse
and from there, it's just like yeah,
on the
it's
imbalance as well.
we go. So
That actually makes that's on ES right now, right? Like
yeah,
on
and the
today.
same concept goes to NQ. Same concept
Yeah,
goes
no,
to
I
NQ.
know.
Just want to say it,
Because
tell you that.
there was a short literally that happened off one of my levels that I think made the same exact pattern that that you just went over.
Yeah, and I mean, look. Here, you wouldn't take this. See how we have it here? How we have the same setup that I showed you earlier?
I mean, yeah.
We didn't do jack shit.
Mm-hmm.
Looks good. It's the setup that I told you. And
But that's that.
this is where people fail a lot of things. Because yes, they are right. They have the right idea. Like, yes, the setup is there, but they don't like looking at the narrative. They like, for example, someone can completely skip that. Oh shit. These buyers just went to fucking shit. Like, look at this. It's a fucking neutral candle. It's not nor bullish nor bearish. It has 333 bullish delta. We have all these trapped buying at the top. Two, 145, 355, 755, 1465. Like, that's insane. You know, like that's just shows you that buyers are really attempting here. They're putting a bunch of effort. They're not going anywhere. These buyers are getting toyed with. So what is going to happen with this level? These
Get ran
buyers
through.
probably unloaded their whole inventory by now. This is probably all their inventory that they had left. So this was not gonna work. What ended up working? Imbalance on this area. You could just take all of this here, this whole area, bang, bang. Look at that. 0, 22, 13, 50. Trade. Why didn't I take this trade? I was playing Rocket League.
That's actually crazy. But
Kareem.
that actually makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
Okay.
In a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you understand this?
8. More practice. But I get it.
2 more months, your deadline to get a payout.
I'm thinking by April. Before that even. Because
Dude,
I want to.
before the summer, you're gonna have a payout. Matter of fact, spring.
I want to do it within this month.
Yes.
Within the
Oh, you
next
could
like
that
2 weeks.
even better. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
I will give you matter of fact, I'll give you a 1 month deadline, and I want you to actually show me a payout. Okay. And you can do
Okay.
this. Just remember, give it narrative, bro. All right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go on my eval and just trade it. And yeah.
For sure. Yeah. Now, I mean, I can keep yapping and yapping and give you like a fuck ton of examples about this, on and on and on and on again. But
Hold on, you're still explaining.
dude, an hour into the recording, 1 hour 17 minutes.
There,
This might be the
and there's no way you didn't
craziest
catch on.
video I've made by far. Like, it has.
No. Green,
Huh?
there's no way you didn't catch on. And
No,
I
no,
never
no.
offered
He
out.
understands it. Like, he has a month to show a payout. A month,
A
at
month,
max.
nigga, 3 weeks,
What I said.
a little bit
Yeah.
less than a
I
month.
mean, you gotta give him a chance to like actually get the hang of trading this. Because
Yeah.
understanding it and putting it into practice are two different things.
True.
So, Kareem, remember, now you understand what I told you to trade a fuck ton earlier?
Because that's how I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, now I want you to go on your paper account. If you have to take 50 fucking trades in 20 minutes, do it. Learn what doesn't work and what does work. I gave you a a solid base. Matter of fact, I gave you more than just a base. I gave you the whole cheat sheet. So,
Wait, there. I'm
yo,
seeing some shit real quick. Hold on.
are you on what? NQ on your or
This
yes?
isn't key, but it's not not crazy. But
I just low
just
key
a
like
little zoom.
like I'll
No,
be
low
honest.
key. Hold on, hold on. Imbalance and POC, low key, short, bro. In FA, low key, short, short, low key, short, low key.
I'll take
Up
it
here.
with you guys. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look, it's trapped buying, bro. It's 1 on 17, 8 on 22,
Hey.
0
Mhm.
on 6. Like, yo, that's free shorts. What the fuck? Oh, even on ES too, bro. That's what the fuck. That's free shorts.
Put a limit sell there.
No, I'm
Do we
talking
have
about
a
this little zone
do
right
we have a
here.
level here to like validate this even more or whatever?
Oh my god, we can hold on.
Because wait, all right. Well, Loki. I mean, that's it, bro. Cream. That's
No, there. Look at
congrats
the box I
for
just marked out.
listening. Word. Hold on. Yeah, bro. Congrats for
No, the thing
listening,
is,
bro. There you go.
Of course, bro. But also, there.
Oh
I've
wait,
been
wait, hold
low-key
on,
applying.
real quick, RJ. I'm
Okay.
talking about that POC, that the Kindle that we just
I know. I'm
rejected
talking
from.
about
Yeah,
this
yeah, I'm
one.
talking about that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, I'm talking about no. This is for later.
Oh yeah, for later.
This is for later.
Yo, limit that POC, bro. Dude, I told you, bro, it's free shorts, bro.
Nigga, this is for
Yo,
later.
this is I'm telling you, bro, this strat is so free, bro. Like
This
this is just the
PLC
footprint
is
alone, bro.
I'm
Just
a
the
this one
footprint alone, bro.
645
Just your
645.
footprint alone. It's free shorts,
Love
bro.
footprint.
Like
I'm living
Yeah.
it's
645.
this is laughable. But yeah, I mean, bro, this is 1 hour 20 minutes worth of recording. So
Can you give me the video?
645 flat. Oh shit.
I'm gonna end it about now. So I mean, yeah, that's it. I don't know if I'm gonna post this
You,
on YouTube or not. If I end up
Mm,
posting it,
you
I
just
look, he
pass me the
might.
video.
I look, he might.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, I haven't posted in a minute, so I look, gotta make up for it.
That's fine. Just pass me the video.
Yep.
yo,
All
Dave.
right. So that will be
I got my limit set for tomorrow. Well, on my
for tomorrow.
yeah,
Nah,
no, not
if you're
tomorrow.
gonna
This is
do that,
overnight. No,
validate it with a level.
no, I ain't gonna lie. No, this is on my paper account.
Yeah, validate it with a level. Yeah, you got it. But right,
Ain't
video over.
shit on 6.